Greetings and welcome to Sawlogs Plastic Hubs and Jim Deadman right here in my humble shop. Yes, I'm machining today. We got some racing related projects, but I done a little lathe work today and I thought I'd video it since I haven't been doing much videos lately. The first project you're going to see is this little thing goes on a gas can. My buddy Tom down at Hilltop, as you know, he is sort of in between places. He's moved to Virginia and you've seen his videos where he's going to be doing some work up there and getting his new place ready. And he texted me and said, hey, I lost a piece off my gas cap and my shop's in an uproar, could you make me one? So I did. That's one of the things today. And one of my good friend Mark Green, a crate late model racer, I made some of these for, and his breathers wasn't long enough, so I made two of these longer. And I made a couple of little bitty pieces to go on my trailer just to replace this, be custom pins. So I done a lot of lathe work and I done some hole drilling. I done that off camera, but just made a couple pieces, just have some content. Well, I needed to do it and give you some content of machining here lately. So with no further ado, we're going to move right on into the video. I hope you enjoyed the video today, and I apologize for not being with you as much, but unfortunately you take on some of the things I have, your time gets taken up. So have a great day and enjoy this video. Good morning. I've got a little project this morning and I'm going to make, and it's actually something for a fellow YouTuber because his shop is down. If you know my good friend Tom over at Hilltop, you know he's in the process of moving. Told me the other day, I'm going to see him tomorrow, but told me the other day or text me, said my shop's down and one of my gas cans is missing a lid. Would you mind making me one? So I'm going to have to help a friend out. He's done a lot of good stuff for me, and actually tomorrow we're going to be down at his place. So right now I'm knurling the OD. He didn't say to knurl it, but I just want to knurl it. And it looks good. So let's get this done. We'll move on. So we're going to center drill this sucker right quick. And then we're going to drill it about a ½ inch. I'll probably just do it by eyeball here. But it's not that critical, because all it's got to be is the depth. We're going to drill it a ½ inch and bore it out 772. So I need to drill it 3/4. I got to face that a little bit off the end too. I'm going to go ahead and drill it 3/4. Oh God, I got to face that 1/4 inch off the end. That'll work. Now we're just spacing the end off here a little bit. Then we'll set up to bore this. I'm just giving you some rough dimensions here. In case you're wondering, I just decided to knurl it first because it's always, he didn't say to knurl it, but hey, it's a gas knob. It needs a little knurl on it. So. me set up the boring bar that'll reach up in there, and then we'll bore this thing out. All right, now I'm setting it up. Now what I do is, I always have a work stop available. So what I'm doing is just hit my work stop. Well, we're going to probably need a little more speed here. Try to get this bottom a little flatter. Alright, that's what I'm going to start with. Let me get set up, and I'm going to take a few passes. Alright, I've roughed it out now. So, I forgot I always bore it out. That gives me about a 20,000 deflection. So we're going to bore this out. Let's see what we got here. He said 772, so 7 inches, 772 thousandths, and we're at about 760. So we like about 12 thou. So, which is what I was shooting for. So that should get me right on the doggone money. Right dead on, 772 thousandths. Okay, let me grab my D-burr, see if that'll, there you go, that'll reach right in there. Go ahead and champ the thing. We'll take the file, hit this front corner right now. And we'll get set up to cut this thing off. I'll bring you right back. Okay, now we're just going to do a quick part off right here. And we'll wash this, and this will be ready for Mr. Knob. I'll probably have to face this a little bit because it'll have a little knot on it. So. There we go. This tool's working good. Let me make a suggestion while I got this camera running, and I know you're not seeing me. If you don't subscribe, go to Anthony Brown's channel, Ragsdale Creek Workshop, and look at the tool holder, the cutoff tool he's made. I really like the design of what he did, so how about go give him some love there while you're at it. Okay, all we're going to do now is face this sucker off right like. We're not going to take much off, just enough to get that nub off the inside there. And I've held this real light, by the way, so it won't. All right. There we go. gas can knob for Mr. Tom right there. He asked for it, so there it is. A little simple. This slips over a gas thing. I'm gonna clean this up again. I'll take it a picture and send it to Mr. Knopp this morning. All right, I've already narrowed this and started up. I've got to make some more nuts. I got to make 3 this morning. So I'm just going to take a few clips here and there of making these. I've showed it just because I needed a little video content. 2 of these is for a good friend of mine. I'm going to make this one a little longer. This one. So this nut's got to be like a 1/4. So this particular one's got to be a bit longer than the normal. We normally been making them 11/16, so we're gonna make these 1.25 inches because of the race car they're going on, the breather assembly and all that. So I'm gonna make this about 1 inch. I'm gonna turn this back about 11/16 on this one. So these are turned down to a 1 inch diameter. So let me get my speeds right. Back out here again and touch it. Take a little cut down and see what we got. What I'm going to do is make the body still 1 inch and leave about 3/16 or so for the nut itself. So this is going to be a little bit longer. And the reason behind it is that the car that it's going on, the breather assembly, I got a request from a good friend of mine, and he said basically that he had it's hard getting it down in the breather. So I'm gonna make 2 of them. And things we do for our friends sometimes. I got one to make the standard for a good friend of mine, another friend of mine, so we'll get there. I'll bring you back. I'll show you again how I do this. What I've done is I set up with the tool. That's just a high-speed 1/4 inch tool ground in an Armstrong holder in one of my holders. And basically I measure this, and then the inside diameter of the O-ring's 9/16. So I subtract the 2 and divide it, so about 217 thousandths to go in. So that's 100. I always keep the indicator on here for that. That's 200. And that's about 17 right there. Then I just run it right up there and touch it, and then I put the other indicator on it. Down here you can't see it, it's on the bed because we're going to cut it in a specific about 30 to 50 thousandths. Then we set the RPMs to about 300, and then we just go to town. Then we have to, after we do that, then we have to go back in and we measure the O-ring. And we got to come back about 130 back out to get the O-ring hooked up. So what we're doing now is we're just going in. And I'm watching this indicator over here on the side you can't see. And these are a little thicker O-rings, so I tend to go in about 50 thousandths. Okay, then I just lock this. And now I'm going to re-zero this. And then I get to come out and in. 135 or so. I got to allow for the width of the tool, which I forgot to check it. So let me see that right quick. So yeah, that should give me enough room for that ring to fit in there, about 60, 70 thousandths. So we'll try it. I have a ring right here, so this is how we fit them. That's just perfect. That ring sits in there. So what we do is we basically kind of glue it in anyway. We've got a little bit of slack. And then I just take this piece of Scotch-Brite and take the burrs off of it. That's how I deburr this piece of Scotch-Brite right there. So that it doesn't have much of a burr right there, and then that's all we got to do. Now the rest of it's fairly simple: machining, drilling, tapping, cut off. Okay, we're going to make us a trailer pin. I'm going to make this thing go back about 3/4. Well, I'm going to actually just touch the whole OD right light here a little bit because it's got a little rust on it. So it ain't gonna hold flavor. Skin it a little bit, clean it up. And all we're gonna do, we're gonna make a little pin go into the trailer. I wanted to cut all the rust and the gunk off of it. Make it look pretty. So this will go on my trailer. And I know that we're going to make it about 1.5 inches long. So I want about right there. I'm going to turn this right here down to 350. So approximately 350. This is just a piece of cold rolled steel that come out of like the pin at Lowe's or somewhere like that. Last time I used this material here, I actually made those pieces for my neighbor's Mustang. A little bit to go. So, this ain't terribly precise. It's going to be a little. What it's going to be is like a pin to go in there to hold the tire rack from jumping out. So, well, for like a little over 100,000. Take some light cuts here and get closer. I don't care about this radius I'm putting in the meter, by the way. Doesn't really matter to me. I'm putting a little, because I'm using a pretty aggressive nose radius, so. Make a couple of passes here like spring passes. And then I'm going to take this out and go out there and check it. And then we'll cut it off, we'll drill a hole in it. Nothing real rocket science to this. sorry. I went outside and I checked it, and it's just right. So all we're going to do now is space this other end off a little bit. While the other two corners will have, I drilled it already off camera, by the way. It's just a quick little project. Quick little project. Alright, the next thing we're going to do is make a little pin here for the trunk. Since we're going to turn this down to 1/4 inch, this is drill rod, by the way, and we're going to turn this down to 1/4 inch. There's going to be a little spring to it. I know that's going to happen. But I'm going to turn it down to about 1/4, so it's got to go a good bit. I'm going to take light cuts. Coming out there. I'm going to make another pin. I like the idea of having pins. I mean, yeah, you can buy these little pins. It's probably cheaper to buy them than make them. Guys, I got a machine shop. And, yeah, so I got a ways to go. I got to take light cuts. So I'll bring you back when I get closer. Alright, what we're going to do is I'm going to take a spring pass. This is going to be what we got. It don't have to be exact, close to 1/4. I'm using a 1/4 inch bolt. So what we'll do is I'm going to deburr this and drill it off camera. It'll have to be perfect because it's just going to be a hitch, a little lock here. Alright. I'm going to take this bar out and I'm going to drill the hole in it and then I'm going to saw it. We'll bring it back. Okay, now we're just doing a quick space on it. And there we go. Nothing but a little old piece of cork. Like I say, that's how you use a drill rod. And I went ahead over to the drill press off camera and put a hole in it. One lock for the hitch. So that's cool too. But that's the little pin that I made for the trailer hitch, so that's it installed. The other little pin that goes in the tire rack so it won't move around nowhere neither. So those two are done. Hey, I hope you enjoyed my little lathe shots today. This is nothing earth-shattering, just sort of catching up on some projects here in the shop. These are things I just needed to get done, so we just jumped on them. Basically, it's a couple of requests here and there and I just haven't had a chance to film. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I'm back in the shop. You guys who's thinking is all he gonna do is race now, I wanted to clear that up. No, even though it has taken a chunk of time. Outside of that, we're still looking to grow. We're getting close to that 1K, and that's because of you. So I want to ask you again, if you haven't already, please hit that little subscribe button and subscribe to my channel. If you want notifications, you hit the bell. As I always tell you, subscriptions to my channel is a bit painless. All you become is just a member of the family. There's no annoying emails, there's no robocalls, there's no junk mail e-box, no religious organization coming to your door, knocking on your door trying to convert you into some other faith that you're not already comfortable with. All it is being a member of our steadily growing family of YouTube viewers. And that also helps get me bumped up. So like I said, the 1K is just a mark. The monetization is something I haven't really given any consideration to. Like my friend Everett in Canada, I feel like sometimes unless you're on up in the pecking order of YouTube as far as subscription numbers and view hours, just to being around the 1K or 2K channel really is not going to give you enough revenue to put up with the aggravations your subscribers have to put up with. So we're going to try to not get on the bandwagon. Now if we get to a certain point, I may have to consider it, but that's just not the purpose of this channel. And I've also remind you that I'm not begging for money anymore. I take gifts and donations of free will, obviously, but I don't beg for nothing. I feel like that's degrading myself and degrading your common sense as a viewer. So with all that being said, I hope you enjoyed today's video. This is a copyrighted production of James Dedman, Sawlogs Plastic Hubs, for your enjoyment, entertainment, and education here on YouTube. So just hang in there. We'll keep making content for you. We'll keep updating on the racing too, but that's a separate matter. And we'll just kind of keep you kind of occupied. So with no further ado, we'll see you in that very next video.